All right, beekeepers, we're back. So this will be video 2. You saw us set up the 5 framer into an 8 frame box. Our goal is to equal this all out because this hive is crazy big. So what we're going to do is go into hive number 2 and kind of see what's going on in here. That way when we do start splitting this up, we already know that we're going to move so much into here and so much into there. Um, that's it. That's what's going to happen here. So these girls have a back door and they're not liking us. So I'll put my little hoodie on because I don't need a big fatty face.
Big fatty face.
Nah, I don't really swallow that much. All right, we're just going to go ahead and take the blocks off. Can you see that? Not really, huh? If you remember, we gave them a frame of brood. They look a lot better.
A lot better.
So always look for your queen. Inner cover, whatever you got on top of your hive. Make sure, run around on this thing and you do something and squash her. It's no fun.
Nobody wants a smooshed queen.
Well, the Claremont County geese are flying by. I'm going to clean this off. I generally don't, but since we're going to be moving things around, I'm going to go ahead and there's no brood in here, so it's not going to hurt much. I don't really want to smoke them right this minute because I want to split this in half and see what's in the bottom. Because I want to put some brood downstairs. I may even just flip this box. I'm not sure yet. Whoa, that's heavy. So before you set your box down, make sure you don't have no queens sitting here so you don't crush them. We haven't been down this far this year, so we're going to go ahead. I don't see much going on here. Go ahead and clean our bottom board while you're here. Look how they blocked off that entrance a little bit.
Yep. They will if they don't want it.
This has a little weight to it. I don't know what's down here. We know we're going to give them brood, so I wouldn't flip these boxes this early in the year if I wasn't going to put brood on top of this box. What we're doing today is what we would generally do here in the next couple of weeks, is put brood over brood. Your hives should be moving down and they should be on top of each other, but she didn't come out of winter with very many bees. So let's take a quick look at them. And remember, push it all over here. Push in, not outwards. Split your frames apart. No finger, right? We don't want to slip and bust your finger. It really hurts. All right. So also we're looking to see if we have any frames that are just not going to make it. Slip this forward a little bit. There's the frames that they just not going to use. We just pull them out and put a fresh one in. Oh man, they have some liquid in here. That's nice. So remember in our color codes, green was last year, right? So this was a brood frame last year. It's full of liquid. This is all pollen and a tad of liquid. I didn't put my glasses on. They're thinking about finishing this comb off. Step over here, put my glasses on. Don't want to get stung in the face. There you can bring them. Yeah, here we go. Okay. They're not really mean, but man, we're in them. You might get that one that just flies up and stings you in the forehead or something. That's no fun. Oh yeah, she's looking good. I don't know if you can see this. That's a good looking brood pattern. Oh yeah, look at that. So, like we've talked in the past, every one of them cells that comes out is gonna cover 3 cells. So I'm gonna need 3 times that amount of space. So this is an older frame. It needs to start moving out, and we'll start doing that later.
As it gets warmer.
Yeah, as it gets warmer. Right now it's still cold. We have still pretty cold nights. Oh man, look at that. That's what happens when you just give them a little bit of help. We gave him I don't even think it was a frame of brood. I'd have to go back and look. But look at that.
Yeah.
I mean, this
She's got the help
queen,
she needs
she
now.
has help. So that's what she's doing with it. She's doing a fine job. Yeah, all this space down here is all full of eggs and young larvae. This one's kind of heavy. It's all liquid. This one's pretty heavy too. We're going to throw a couple frames of comb right next to her. Give her something to do. Juno, Juno. So this frame, this will be its 3rd year. We marked it red, we marked it green. This year it'll be blue. So that'll be 3 years old. And we'll definitely try to move this out, or at least move it over to become honey. Okay, so that means she can move this way because we left some honey over here. We're going to take all the frames out. Well, that way we can rebuild the top and But she only had 3 frames of brood?
Yeah, 3 frames.
So 3 solid frames. There was a little bit of eggs on here, but until it's just a brood, we don't count them. Oh yeah.
Honey
We
on the
got,
side.
yeah, threw a little bit of honey on the side. A little bit here.
It's got a broke ear.
Juno. She's tripping. That's a good looking side, but they didn't touch the other side. All right, we're going to throw some comb in here. Got a bit of pollen on it. All right. Nah, this is old. I can tell by the way it was assembled. Let me see the top. Yeah, it's not too bad old. And we're trying to cycle out our frames. We found that the bees do so much better if you just keep putting new frames and cycle out your old ones. We're trying to do a 3-year cycle. And of course, you know, anything you try to do, it's not exactly what happens.
They might draw that. Doesn't look too bad.
No,
I don't think they will.
they will, I think.
Yeah.
So, what we've been talking about is here's a new frame from last year. They drew it out on this side, but you can see how a little brown on top, that's their little feet bringing in the dirt. On this side, they did start pulling comb on all the plastic, which it has the wax on it. We all know that. But sometimes they pick that wax off. Man, what a mess. So I think this one's still good.
I think so.
I think we pull that thing out of there.
Okay.
This is ugly. Is it heavy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those old yellow foundations. Might be good for honey.
All right, so this hive's set up. We'll be back. I don't want to make this super long because we're doing 1, 2, and then 3. Maybe it goes into 4. I don't know. Of course, the watch is acting the fool. So, thanks for watching. Go back and look at 1, or that way you can see all 3. Keep smiling.